people. All of these people are on the Democrat payroll.
Nobody wants you here.
Do you know how many murders are in Chicago weekly?
I don't give a shit.
You don't.
It's murder. It's murder. No due process. Defending a fucking pedophile.
We still have the House.
And you should do something. Call everybody back to do your fucking job. You did a paid vacation for the last 3 weeks. You can't solve a problem if you don't show up and do it. You can't solve a problem if you can't show up and do something. Negotiate.
Organizers say more than 7 million people gathered at nearly 3,000 events across the country over the weekend for No Kings rally.
No thrones, no crowns, no kings.
I bet you see pro-Hamas supporters. I bet you see Antifa types. I bet you see the Marxist in full display.
This crazy No Kings rally this weekend, which is going to be the farthest left, the hardest core, the most unhinged in the Democratic Party.
It's a little fun fact about me. I'm actually born and raised in the most racist town in America. We get dubbed the most racist because right outside of town is the Ku Klux Klan headquarters and their leader. Don't fucking ask me if this place is racist. Yes, it's racist. It's a southern town. Of course it's racist. All these YouTubers that come here and have said it's not actually racist here. That's fucking propaganda. Of course. Nobody's gonna call you the N-word to your face. Racist people are pussies. So I gotta get this part out now. Everything that you saw at the start of the video that got you hooked on this, that happens later in the video. So I'll put the timestamp up now, right here. So please, if you get bored, skip to there. Don't click off. Skip here. Don't click off. Skip here. I'm gonna say everything that happens in between here and there is just like it's a hometown passion project. So on top of that, though, we did this on a complete whim. So we showed up with 3 different cameras. They all kept dying on us. We ended up recording with 2 people's iPhones at the end. Jet showed up in his infamous pimp costume. Some say that's his regular clothes, and the real costume is the regular clothes he wears every day. I, on the other hand, showed up looking autistic as hell. If you're wondering, yes, it nicked me. It nicked me, alright?
I dodged it, but it nicked me.
Alright, one last thing and I'll shut the fuck up, okay? Being that we're from here our whole lives, we didn't know this many Democrats were real. We were convinced that this was, what did Mike Johnson call it on the news the other day?
Antifa.
This had to be Antifa. This had to be. All of these are Antifa paid actors, every single one of them. This right here, this is an Antifa paid actor.
I was paid off by the government. Clearly so evil.
More Antifa paid actors driving down the street.
Look at how violent this is.
Look at all these people. All of these people are on the Democrat payroll.
Yep, never this nice.
And like there's a smudge on the lens, god damn it.
How much is Antifa paying for this?
Thousands of dollars?
It's almost like I can afford, going to the hospital.
They pay you enough to afford going to the hospital? Dude, I had to walk to the hospital after getting shot last week, man.
You know, a lot of people ask me, they're like, hey, you're from Harrison. Are you racist?
Yeah.
Of course. It's in my blood.
Exactly. Everybody knows
people's bloods.
Exactly. Everybody knows you're born to hate other people. That's totally what we were put here for.
Exactly.
You need an interview?
What happened?
Press. Get your interviews here.
Gotcha.
What'd he do?
Here.
We will do it again.
Love ya.
What were them fellas doing earlier when they drove by?
Being jackholes. And that cop took him down.
Good deal.
Oh, that's
Hopefully
what's
you got
going
a ticket for him. He may have just got a warning.
He might have thought, well, hey, I gotta show off for them people over there.
Well, they're actually...
Are they on our side today?
I don't know that I'd say they're on our side, but I think they're on democracy's side.
That's good.
Hey, that's better than nothing.
Who knows?
Okay, somebody's ready for Halloween early.
Oh, of course. Or I'll dress like this every day, you never know. Never know.
Yeah, you're not the one who can't stand something. A lot of people who can't stand it. We got a friend who goes away from it. He hates stuff. He calls them the orange-faced bastard. Hey, that's what I used to say, orange-faced bastard.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, yeah. I was looking, it looks like he's got an orange face. It looks like a freaking Oompa Loompa.
They spray paint him. You've been wrong.
Yeah, we actually just got back out from Springfield. We've been down here 40 looking for a
What you been doing over there?
Looking for a place to live. We went out of Harrison.
Hey, don't everybody? Hard to get out of here, man.
Nothing to do here. 5 o'clock, you roll up the sidewalks and you're done. Down there, you got pool halls, you got bars, you got the mall.
You can be a heathen past 3 a.m. around there.
Yeah. And if you're homeless, you don't get in trouble with the popos. Down there.
Around here, oh, that boy's out past 11. We better round him up, see what he's doing. Where you live? I was in jail cell tonight.
A couple of days ago, Donald Trump called this the Hate America protest. Though multiple cars have drove past us with, what did they say, Love America rally?
Love America.
This is the Hate America rally, everybody. Look at all of these flags. Look, one right there. They're everywhere here. The Hate America protest, everybody.
They seem to be loving America.
I feel like protesting No Kings is just about as American as it gets, but I mean, I don't know if you remember, but I personally remember what happened in 1776 where we escaped a king.
Yeah.
So maybe
I guess we missed it.
Maybe
we've been missing it.
if you're against these people, maybe you think they have the wrong idea, but being against kings is that's pretty damn American, everybody.
Yes, we do.
Love America. Donald Trump said this was the Hate America protest. Everyone here loves America.
Oh yeah, beatings, ice beatings, basically. Yeah. You know, there's video evidence.
Yeah.
It's hard, you cannot deny it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's human rights violation. Simple as.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't, you know, under body, it's not like it was perfect.
Yeah.
You know, he was taking $2 million from fucking ASAP, bro. He wasn't doing the best.
At least he wasn't shutting it all down.
Yeah, I mean, he had really good domestic policy. Had bad foreign policy, but that's how I feel about it.
This guy brings up a great point. We're not here for one party. We see and acknowledge the flaws in all the parties. Like a great man once said, we are not from the left and we are not from the right. We are from the bottom, coming for those on top. Tupac Shakur. Now I don't know if Tupac actually said that. What I do know is that these people aren't violent. Now you might think they are confused, but these people don't hate you. They don't want to hurt you, like the media is trying to portray.
Like your sign, sir.
Thank you. Like yours too.
Oh, thank you, man. Ain't nothing but the press sign. You enjoying it out here today?
Oh, yes, I am enjoying it out here.
Hey, it's good to see people stand up for what's right. That's the one thing we weren't supposed to have.
That's right. I'm sure all the previous presidents are rolling over their heads and did the things that Trump did.
All a few years, it's all going to roll back to square one.
Exactly. We've got to stand up for the truth and speak out for the truth. Nothing to be done. Now let's take on.
We don't speak up now, ain't nobody going to be let's speak up for it.
Silence is consent.
Sorry. Say you are sorry. What about us? End the road.
This question is, what's it like being on the Democrat payroll? Because you're obviously a paid protester, right? Antifa's not paying you to be here?
Oh, I'm getting paid to be violent here. That's what I'm getting paid for. Jeez, making us all look bad.
Violence, but I don't think you see it.
Yeah.
You always have to be ready. second term.
How many felonies you got? Go to McDonald's with 34 felonies. Let's see if you get hired.
No.
Do you think McDonald's is gonna hire an 80-year-old too?
No.
I can put him on somebody to check that guy
He's like Willy Wonka when she eats that blueberry candy and all and blows up into a big ball.
Yeah.
Like that,
Blueberries. Violet, you're turning violet. Violet.
Sir, are you an aggressive Antifa member?
Yeah, Antifa's paying me $3,500.
$3,000. How aggressive are you going to be? Do you have a can of soup on you, sir?
A few tomatoes, a can of soup. I've already pushed a few old people over.
Oh wow, dude, you've been going at it. You know, I'm not even. Yeah. I'm like they're paying me minimum wage, so I haven't been pushing that many people over, like, and throwing rocks and all that. But you know, I'm a pretty
Antifa,
decent.
You have a quota.
Yeah.
So like, the more old people you push,
the better.
You paid.
Oh
so,
shoot.
I've been grinding really.
You've been grinding to get that golden glove skin for the golden granny pusher?
Yeah,
dude, that's...
I was going to ask, how's your time in Harrison been?
Oh, it's great. I come at least once a year.
Oh, really?
We do a lot of hiking, go up to the Buffalo,
You don't run into Tom Robb, do you?
Hmm?
You don't run into Tom Robb, do you?
Who's that?
The Klanman? The Klan leader?
No, I've never seen them really, so, but I was, I wanted to, see them and talk to them.
Yeah.
Why are you so different? 2 legs? 2 legs.
Yeah. Well,
I know that woman said she's from Florida.
Uh-huh.
You would never expect a person like that in Harrison, Arkansas.
No.
We're here. We live here in Harrison.
Mm-hmm.
Those people get scolded when they're not here at these protests.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. It takes some balls, actually, to do
yeah, it takes some fucking big... Because the thing is, where I worked, I told you about them talking about wanting to shoot this up, right?
That's a good point.
I was sitting at work and I was like, should I go? And they're like, yeah, if ain't no Kings thing happening, I'm gonna go shoot it up. I'm gonna go roll coal by it.
Wait, they were telling Republicans...
They were talking to customers about this too. That's
shooting up this protest. We should go ask people about that and see what they feel about that.
Oh yeah, we got to get the opinion.
Everybody's packing out now. Everybody's leaving now. All of our cameras have died. So now we're down to about a 2-inch long camera.
No, it's about an inch long. It's about 2 inches wide. This thing is about a little quarter.
It's about that long. Everybody's took off and left though. That means the most lethal Antifa members are still here. They're still, putting bodies in the back of their trucks.
Yep.
They're picking up the rocks that they threw at car windows, of course.
Disposing of evidence.
You voted for something that had no Democrats involved with. You voted for something that's...
Hey, we're not gonna, this is not the time to advertise.
No, this is the right, this is when people we don't need to hear any more of your lies.
You're getting
I
mad.
am upset because you're lying.
So we're here to deflate that situation.
Yeah, I'm done. I apologize. I apologize to you. I apologize to your concern.
No, I'm not standing with y'all. I'm just trying to understand.
No, you're ignorant. Stop for standing against us.
Well, my dad's a Vietnam veteran and my mom's alive.
He is. Oh no, he's not starting shit. He's just a Trump guy, and he's trying to spread the lies. And he says it's a Schumer, shut it down. I said, goddamn lie.
Yeah.
Mike Johnson did on Trump's orders for the last 3 weeks. You guys are on paid vacation, so that's what he's doing. So, and I don't have a good temper.
I don't blame you.
I don't have any temper left. This is my first thing.
You didn't whoop his ass. You got pretty good temper then. You hit him really hard. Hey, you got that water? No, I'm kidding.
It's just water.
I'm kidding.
No, I've been a non-violent person my whole life. Right now I'm mad as fucking hell. And he's fucking ignorant. He's got that fucking Christian fake fucking Christian. I'm sorry, I'm not done.
You're good, sir.
We're trying to make sure that people understand that this country is run by people that sit here and compromise, not by one person or one party. Can I interject with that? Right now there is. I'm not done.
So you're gonna stand on your soapbox while I listen?
Yeah,
That's pretty unfair. That's not
you're sitting here coming through. There's no King's rally, so that's probably what you expect.
Well, I expect that there's Johnny Wall across the
Just take your turn, man.
We can bring him to the
So he's talking more than he is waiting.
He's not to lie. Especially while you're wearing that frock.
Hey, you have a great day, man. I'm gonna take that out.
Nobody wants you here.
Wait, he's still debating with this guy.
Blowing up speedboats in the Caribbean is not the answer.
There's no due process. It's murder on the high seas. It's murder.
That is highly illegal.
We're going into maritime.
It's murder. It's murder. No due process. He murdered them without even checking if they were drug
So
dealers.
you're going to say that our
It's
FBI,
murder.
that Cash Patel and...
Cash Patel's the biggest fucking liar besides Trump.
So we don't have to cuss. See, we can talk.
Oh, I can cuss if I want.
wait, get off the
You're
campaign.
defending a fucking pedophile.
This is why we're still trying to de-escalate this. Okay, we're breaking up. Let's all go our own way.
I have nothing to do.
Wasting your breath, yes, sir.
Yes, because we still have the House, the
And you
Senate,
should do
and the-
something. Call everybody back to do your fucking jobs. You did a paid vacation for the last 3 weeks. You can't solve a problem if you don't show up and do it. You can't solve a problem if you can't show up and do something. Negotiate.
We voted 9 times for a clean CR.
And it,
Leave me alone.
You walking up saying, leave me alone. You ever hear something like that now? You're walking up saying, leave me alone. I didn't walk up on your doorstep. You tell me to leave you alone. No, man, that ain't gonna get right now, man.
I kind of want to do an interview with him.
Oh, yeah. It's starting to rain, but I say we send it.
Yeah, 100%. So, now the Jews are changing the weather to end the protest. So if that tells you anything.
No reason.
I'm listening to it.
The Prince of Peace murdering people, innocent fishermen.
Breaking into
makes
churches and
no
houses.
sense.
Okay, do you believe? Let me ask you this.
You know ICE murdered an innocent civilian in Chicago last week?
I'm pretty sure
Murdered her.
that. Do you know how many murders are in Chicago weekly?
I don't give a shit.
You don't care
ICE
about civilians
okay,
killing civilians?
You're changing the subject, moving the goalposts. I'm talking about American citizens
Okay.
being murdered by ICE.
Can I-
Do you approve of that or disapprove of that? Do you approve of
I
ICE murdering
disapprove.
Americans?
Illegals. Correct.
No. Do you
No, it's
approve of
illegal.
ICE murdering American citizens?
No, I do.
So unfortunately from here, all of our cameras had completely died. So all the rest of the clips are recorded on iPhone. If you don't want to stick around, I get it. But hey, if you've made it this far, I appreciate you watching. March 28th is the next No Kings protest. They're having one here in Harrison again. Next time we're going to come more prepared. Next time we're going to be more assertive. If you want to see us show up again, let me know. We would love to. Anyways, as per usual, stay safe out there.
Like, you can't say that, you can't judge if you don't know the facts, right?
Other than the fact that, you know, there's pictures of him sending checks out and written letters to a known offender. Like, so let's say you know this guy, right? Your best buddy, you grew up with him all the time, you're always with him, right? He ends up being a pedophile. Let's say you didn't know, right? But listen,
Okay.
It's horrible. But you still hang out with the sumbitch, and you're caught on his island, which is known for that shit in particular. And you write checks to him for a lady for 20 grand.
For a fact?
Yeah, there's pictures of it. There's pictures of it.
Hell, I could put a picture of you in, well, your costume right here, and you could come out and say that I never wore that, but you actually did. So, I mean, are we really, we're splitting hairs here. We're debating semantics.
Well, tell us why you support a known convicted felon. He is 34 times
Well, I mean,
felon. Why do you support
I support Donald Trump because he is making the city safer. DC to begin with. DC is not safe.
Is that how so? How so, if I may ask?
How so? Because we put the National Guard in there.
Well, you know, we got cops all over the place and everywhere, and it's not safer. You know why?
It wasn't safe for me just a few minutes ago, but we have cops everywhere.
How is it not safe for you? You were
Because I had a guy
Nobody whooped your ass.
telling me to get the F out of here and was pushing me. That's not safe. Is that civil?
Where has civility gone in our world?
Because there's such a divide between the red and the blue. That's where it's gone.
It's because there's fascism in our government. And we can't have
There's
this.
Zoran Mondani, who is socialism, who is backdoor to communism.
What about? But why would you put a foreign country airbase on American soil? This has never happened ever.
Because it's global diplomacy.
Because he received
Global diplomacy. You know, I heard that from a dude with a weird mustache one time, man.
claim.
He didn't personally receive it.
Yes, he did.
Oh,
As
he
president.
personally received it. It
Yes,
wasn't
he did.
gifted to the Air Force.
No, it was gifted to him.
It was gifted to the Air Force, and it would be
No.
left there upon his leaving office. Because
So, I got a
remember, he's
question.
only a two-term president.
I got a question.
Hey,
I got a
okay.
question. You keep talking about where is our evidence, where's yours?
My evidence in the things that are happening in America, you don't see.
You don't see the women and children getting drugged out of their house by ICE members, and we don't know where they go.
This is the guy that I'm talking about. That's the guy that.
What?
The guy that tried to. He pushed me and told me.
You let him push you?
Yeah. That's not even. How's that even tolerable?